Our perception of beauty, it's always been changing, it's always evolving. And it's all about the different tools that you have at hand to create. We're shooting here a film for ID that it's about the evolution of beauty.
We wanted to take the viewer in this journey through time. We just finished the introduction for the video. It's really important because we're mixing the introduction with CGI.
It's a one camera move that starts on the surface where we see this parking lot. The camera travels to the underground where we find our first characters. The initial vision for this film was like, we want the viewer to feel like they're one of the characters.
It's our interpretation of the world, or at least these subcultures, and
I think it's very important, especially to engage with people today. Cast that we have, it's a mix between models and
real people.
Now you can cast on Instagram. You can get a sense of who people are, not only as how they see themselves, but how they're expressing themselves through technology. Everyone has something special. Everyone has something that is more about the personality.
And the only thing that brings them together is music. One of the coolest parts about this job is that you're constantly changing. It's like the skin of a snake. That's really what we're looking for. People who are daring to try new things.
I've worked with Santiago and Mauricio on several projects, and collaboration is really, really important. There has to be a lot of communication in the creative. So everything from the makeup to the hair to the styling / wardrobe.
Ralph, apart from being super talented, he elevated every single character.
Sometimes the makeup is used just to enhance the beauty, so it's not really changing the person. And then there are times where it's like this, where it's like really putting a mask on a person and you're giving them a character. It's like putting together a puzzle, really.
Luis!
Yes!
Where's the dress? We worked on some of the ideas together. I'm inspired by the people on the street, people I meet in the subway. I can't say it's one thing, it's like, it's all over the place.
All of the work that has been done in pre-production, it needs to get to set, and
We need to be referencing a lot of casting, hair and makeup, storyboard.
this is the makeup.
It'll have like a pearlescent highlights
Okay.
all over the highlight.
Because we're gonna have so much darkness around the characters, it's cool if they're wearing color.
Trying to build these environments, with a lot of negative space makes the film quite graphic. It's quite dreamy in a way. So the black also allows us to feel this sense of depth and space. We use those elements in pretty much all the films that we do. Throughout the decades or throughout time, we're getting crazier and crazier and crazier. It gets more colorful, more intense, and we envision in the far future, to be quite abstract. As the visuals are gonna have an evolution, music as well is gonna progress.
Having a beat that is just gonna drive the flow of the piece and that feels modern, but also we will hear some echoes that will take you back in time.
We wanted to close with something really strong, just as strong as our first shot. Just something that it's just like, just staring at you into the camera, and there's this moment of connection. We end up in the far future, and the way
We like to think about the future quite simple and organic and
technological, beautiful.
It's kind of cool to think about it as just light and just open white space.
For future, we wanted to celebrate more the human side of it all, it's just like,
Enhance it a bit.
yeah, it's like in the end we're all the same, we all look the same. Like we're behind all that makeup and everything.
Beautiful. Cut. That's it. Okay. Playback.